take pictures of the internet. This is the must see going here on YouTube. Bruzo Dragonius. I know this sort of thing that is getting to my attention and that, or got to my attention with this story that's of what has happened at BLFC, or Biggest Little Fur Con, which is a furry convention in Reno, in the US state of Nevada. What really inspires me to make this video to you, this episode of Argonian.POV, is because of this one story that has caught my attention. And yeah, I just thought I was being sad. I know for sure that just before I'm going to say this story, well, a lot of those furry YouTubers has been explaining about this, but this is just my take on it. It all starts out where apparently this young girl that has a really adorable tiger costume that she just made. It all starts out at a Biggest Little Fur Con photo shoot. Just skip right ahead of it. Just know that this girl wanted to go to BLFC and her parents ended up taking her to this furry convention. As you all know, this 10-year-old girl, her name is Emma. So anyway, at this one time, she ended up being on her way with this adorable tiger costume on. I mean, I'll just show you around here. Look how adorable she is. And that's like on, that's the photo on Twitter. So she was on her way for a photo shoot. Now she was really excited, you know, just to get a photo taken in a tiger fursuit, or probably, I call it a fursuit at least. And then two of these fursuiters came up to her. She thought that they were there to help her. And those two fursuiters are, as I remember, one of them's a husky. I think one of them's a mouse, and one of them's a coyote or fox. Actually, no, but I think there's two of them, which is the coyote and the fox, or husky and the fox. You know, I weren't there at Biggest Little Fur Con to know exactly what happened. So instead of these fursuiters helping her, it turns out that they were there to bully her. I don't exactly know what they say because I weren't there, but they were going, "Ooh, that tiger suit is so ugly. How is that a fursuit?" I mean, they started pushing her and shoving her. And mind you, they're really old. They're actually fursuiters that are actually older than her and that. And they were calling her suit ugly, only because her tiger costume that she was wearing, it's a maskable. And they were being absolutely mean to her and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, it's all there is just a maskable. And she has those really adorable paws on and a tail and all that kind of stuff. And the way that she reacted, well, like those fursuiters that she encountered before that photo shoot are actually complete arseholes to her. And it came down to this point where Emma ended up being in tears. Mind you, that she's only 10 years old. 10. She was there to have fun. She was there trying to mingle with other furries and that, trying to dressing up as her animal character. And now, because of those two arseholes, who basically shall be remain nameless, or in truth, I don't know exactly who they are, and thankfully, for their sake, that I don't know who they are, because, well, no one does, because, well, that could be a complete witch hunt. But because of those guys, Emma ended up leaving the entire convention in tears, saying stuff like, "Oh, I hate the furry fandom. I didn't want to be involved in the furry fandom ever again." And she was crying. But then all this type of stuff had blown up on Twitter. I mean, her parents knew that she would absolutely enjoy being in the cons, just hanging out with the other furries, if it weren't these two jackasses that are bullying her. A couple of hours later, it all trended all over Twitter. You know, her parents are trying to help her cope with this BS that's been going on, with the help of so many puppy furs like Telephone, Sherbet, Taya, and you name it. each and every one of those furries that weren't really that much mean to her were really, really concerned. I mean, they want her, like every other person that are in the convention, suit or not, to enjoy their time at this very convention. They started tweeting out these things to encourage Emma to return to the convention along the hashtag of Bring Back Emma. And especially Telephone herself. She convinced Emma to return to this very convention that she had left because of these two arseholes. And then, well, thankfully, thanks to Emma's parents, alongside of the puppy furs, they got her to return, made it an impromptu photo shoot. I think Radio or one of these fursuiters are really, really nice enough to try his head on, his target fursuit on, like, you know, with the head and the paws and all that kind of stuff. And even though, yes, she was really sad, she was really upset at this too. They ended up making her into a little throne or something like that. And, you know, like she's a princess or probably the Tiger Queen. They ended up having a photo shoot. Like she was in cloud nine over that. She was very happy. And not only that, but there was even YouTubers, there was furries that offered her, that made some art of her. There's some furry YouTubers that made videos like this in dedication to her. And what's really awesome is that she gets her own fursuit because of one of the makers decided to offered her to make her a fursuit. I'm not quite sure if it would be a bunny or a tiger or whatever. But yeah, sure, this story is really sad. That has a very happy ending for everyone at the convention, except for those two fursuiters that decided to pick on them. Because as a matter of fact, the con staff of BLFC found out they had their con badges taken off from them and they're banned. I'm not quite sure how long, but probably for a very long time. And to be honest with you, maybe even life. But the moral of this story that I'm telling you, that the moral of this story is a topic that I'm going to talk to you about in this episode of Argonian.POV. I know it's very sad or something like that. I know that but there's a thing. You see, to those people, you know, I've been made videos about this already. You know, I've been making videos about fursuit shaming what these two arseholes did. These two fursuiters did to poor Emma. I had made a video of addressing what younger furries have gone through, like by the older furries. I made this one video saying that young people should deserve some respect, and they should be educated about the entire fandom, not being bullied by the older people. And what these fursuiters has done is the complete opposite of what I'm trying to say. Maybe that they haven't seen this video. Because if they did, they would have realised of how angry I was. Of how pissed off I am at them. Of what these two individuals done. And I know that this is complete low. How low can furries actually be just to bully a 10-year-old girl who is just starting out in this entire fandom? I mean, honestly, all she wanted to do is to go out in there and dress up like an animal, like a tiger, and she got bullied by two people whose suits, from as far as I know, are more better looking than hers. And I know this type of thing sadly does exist, even in such a fandom that is just advertised, that advertise itself as a friendly, accepting fandom to all walks of life, whether it no matter how much as your age, race, religion, gender, or your sexual orientation status. But yet, all this kind of crap happened. People, we just need to stop this BS. Because the thing about it is that as far as I know, or I have learnt in the fandom, is that, well, I've been bullied myself. And there's other furries out there that have been bullied as well, including Emma. And I know for sure that it can happen not only from schools or work, but as far as I know, it also happens in other places, like, say, a furry convention. And, of course, it can happen online. And as just seen from what happened over BLFC, she was that close of leaving the fandom because of these two. Because, whether we like it or not, as much as I know, as proven by this incident, what you do as a person, especially in the fandom, can pretty much make or break a fandom. And it doesn't matter what you do, you can make or break it. And that is true. You see, no one deserves to be bullied. No one. No one at all. And there's no reason for this kind of crap. Especially if you has some financial disadvantage over you. Case in point, the person that you're bullying couldn't get what is considered an actual fursuit because they're financially disadvantaged, like what Emma is. Especially that. And let me tell you what, you may spend thousands of dollars on your dream suit, whether it being that it could be mischief makers, whether it could be spark you can do, could be more for less, or clockwork or whatever. I mean, that is amazing if you do, but if you go around bullying, especially someone that is more financially disadvantaged than you, or for any reason, whether it could be, could be a race or whatever, that fursuit of yours is a big whoop compared to what you did, or what you do. Let's put it this way. A costume doesn't make a furry. Never has, and never will. Besides, what I mean that is that, and I'm not saying that just only to cover the terms that you don't need a fursuit to be a furry, or you don't need a fursuit to attend furry conventions, or whatever, but it is the person that is inside the costume, that inside the fursuit, inside of this work of art, that the way that person behaves, or the inside counts. That is the only thing that is judged upon in this very fandom of ours. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, or whether it's in or out of the furry fandom. Hell, you can be a poppy fur for all I care. But it's your actions that is most likely to be judged. And if you ever, and I mean ever, go around and bully someone, 9 times out of 10, is that if someone hears that you bully someone, and if you're found out who you are, or someone else finds out who you are, chances are, 9 times out of 10, that you will be portrayed as the biggest ever villain in this whole community. What I mean is that you would be hated on. I know for sure that, thankfully, for example, that these two individuals who bully poor Emma, we don't know exactly who they are or what their names of. Because if it would be, just as far as only for their sake, then I'm glad it didn't happen, because, well, basically, there'll be a huge reach hunt. As is, I've seen comments from other videos from this saying, burn their fursuits deserve to be burned. But this is the exact reason why, for their sake, I'm happy that their names haven't been publicly out. So, but the thing about it is that this is what I'm trying to get out to you, is that actions do have consequences, not only for yourself, but with the entire group that you belong to. And as much as that I'm very happy that Emma Wolf is being shown with all the love and all that kind of stuff and all the support, I'm very happy that there are people out there that helped her and made her as a part of the group. So this is my standpoint on this type of, in the topic of bullying, as well as the BLFC incident that happened, I think, around a month ago. That's all I have. Just bear in mind that with the behind the scenes footage, that I know that this would be late, but like I said, I was too, at the time that this news came out, well, I got home from Voodoo, and I've been meaning to get this video out, but I was really too busy editing the first dance competition, with putting with those individual videos out, and the big video that I made as well. So anyway, here's a question for you in the comment section. My question to you is, what are your thoughts of this whole incident involving the two older furries with a 10-year-old, towards a 10-year-old kid called Emma at BLFC? What are your thoughts? What could be your message to Emma regarding this whole entire BS that happened? If not, well, if you can't think of one, just tell me in the comment section, have you been bullied yourself? And you don't have to tell me whom or whatever, but what have you been bullied yourself? I mean, what have you been bullied for? And where? It could be, I don't know, school, work, God forbid a convention, or online. Also, anyway, for more awesome content like this, hopefully it'll be something more positive in the future. Nothing too dramatic like this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you click on the bell icon so you can be the first person to know. Please share this video and thumbs up to it if you do like it. Like, thumbs up. And the usual social media that I've got on, which is my Twitter, Fur Affinity, Facebook, whatever. Actually, it's on the description below. Also, if you want to chat to me on PSN, or you want to friend me, or if you want to play with me, like on the PlayStation Network, I mean on the PS4, providing that. My gamer tag is Bruzo21. Just be mind. Also, I have a Discord. I'm not quite sure what link or how I'm going to put up a link to my Discord if you want to friend me on that, or if you want to chat to me. But if I know exactly how to put like a link or my Discord number, I probably will put it down there. But if not, then make sure you look me up on Discord anyway, if you want to chat to me there. So, as always, this is the most must-see Argonian on YouTube and perhaps the internet. Bruzo Dragonius saying, I love you. You matter. Thank you for watching this perhaps very long video that I just on this topic of bullying, even though that I do chat a lot about it, but it's just something that's getting into me. And as always, thank you for watching. You matter. I love you. And as always, may the East guide you all. Bye for now.